Hey y'all, welcome back to Breakaway on a Budget. I'm Courtney and I'm here to help you break away on a budget. Today, I'm going to help you get through those long security lines worry-free. Stay tuned. If you're like me, you get super nervous going through TSA airport security checkpoints. I'm always worried, no matter how many times we've flown in the past 11 years, I'm always worried I'm going to be pulled aside for a pat down because it's something I did or I forgot to take off or I have something in my bag that I shouldn't. So if you're one of those people, I'm here to help you prep to go through the security line. This is what I do every time before we go, even into the airport or while I'm in line at the security checkpoint. My biggest tip is to take off all your jewelry, pack it in your bag, and don't even wear it to the airport. Now, if you do have a wedding ring, it does not set off the metal detectors. Put a necklace and earrings and a watch or anything like that. I always just pack it in an outside pocket on my personal item bag or my carry-on bag, and I put it on after the security checkpoint because I don't want to be pulled aside for forgetting to take my earrings out and setting off a metal detector. Tip number 2 is to wear socks. Make sure you're wearing socks because going through regular airport security, you are going to have to take off your shoes, and that floor is really nasty. All the people in front of you have been walking barefoot on that floor as well. So do yourself a favor, wear some socks and wear some shoes that easily slip on and off. You don't want to be in boots that come up over your knee that you have to work to pull off. You want something quick and easy. You don't want to hold up the line. You're nervous enough as it is. So just do yourself a favor. Find the easiest shoes that you have to slip on and off. Who cares what they look like as long as they work good for you? That is all you're going to care about. When it comes to your liquids, when you're going through airport security, I want you to put them in an easily accessible place. If you have an outer pocket on your carry-on or personal item, that's where I want you to put your liquids. They're not going to make you size check your bags before you go through security, so I don't care if you have a bulge in your bag. You're going to get into your outside pocket, and that's where you're going to keep those liquids so you can easily pull them out and put them in the gray bin when you go through the security scanner. You're going to want to make sure all your liquids are in 3.4 ounce containers or less. Some of your items that you do have at your home are already under that 3.4 liquid rule, so make sure you are checking those containers before you go ahead and buy travel size containers. And this is going to be the same rule with your electronics. I want you to go ahead and put your electronics and your liquids right on that outside pocket. That way when you have to pull them out, they're just going to be right there one beside each other, so it's going to be super easy. A big one that you could forget that we've forgotten about before: any liquids that you're drinking. If you have a bottle of water or a bottle of pop, make sure you empty that out or drink all that liquid before you go through security. And this rolls in with the liquids rule. You're allowed 3.4 ounces or less, and it has to be in that quart size bag. So if you do buy a drink at the vending machine or right before you go through the line, you're gonna have to dump that out or throw it away. Wait until you get on the other side of security to buy any drinks. Another quick and easy tip: go ahead and pull out your photo ID and your boarding ticket before you even get into the security line. We've gotten yelled at before because we were not prepared and we were not ready when they called us up. So make sure you go ahead and have your ticket in one hand and your ID in the other, and everyone in your party already has that out, ready to show the TSA agent. And make sure you have a pocket in your bag that is readily accessible, that you can just open it up or unzip it, stuff your ID and your ticket in, and close it back so it doesn't fall out when it's gone through the conveyor belt. Once you go through that first checkpoint with the security officer, you do not need your ID or your boarding pass again until you get to the gate. When you're boarding your plane, that's when you get your ticket back out. So make sure you have a designated pocket so you know exactly where your ticket is, so you're not scrambling when they start calling boarding groups on the plane. What are some other tips that you guys have about going through TSA security that make it easier? And honestly, if you are tired of dealing with the security lines, I know I went ahead and signed up for TSA PreCheck. It's $85 for 5 years. You're allowed to take any kids 12 years of age and younger with you. Pre-check, we do not have to take off our shoes. We do not have to take out our liquids bag. We do not have to take out our electronics. We do not have to take off our shoes. We do not have to take off a light jacket. It is honestly worth it if you are traveling frequently. Even in the tiny, tiny airport of Latrobe, Pennsylvania that we fly in and out of has a pre-check option. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Hopefully I helped you break away on a budget. See you next time.